Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I do apologise about the light. We bought a bulb for this light just above me and the bulb's utter rubbish. So I've had to use a lamp in front of me just so it's light. Hopefully it turns out well. But so today I'm going to be reviewing Banks Barley Gold, like a barley wine ale. The Brewing Industry International Awards Gold Medal winner 2004 and 2005. 7.4%. Brewed to a recipe over 100 years old using top quality English mashed barley and the finest hops from Worcestershire, Herefordshire and Kent. Made, obviously, Banks is a Marstons brand. Never had it before. Now this, my dad used to drink barley wine. I'm not sure if this barley gold's the same thing. That I'm not sure of. Because barley wine, was it barley wine or was it just this? You know, I'm not 100% to be honest. But I know it sent him a bit, I think he drank too much of it, let's put it that way. So, quite a dark amber colour there in this light anyway. It's not the greatest of lights to really, it's like a coppery amber, isn't it? Copper? White head, good carbonation and lacing. To be fair, not getting a lot on the aroma. If anything, malt on the aroma. Right, here we go. Oh, that's got a different taste to it. Oh, it's a proper belly warmer, you know the minute you've drank it. Very malty on the tastes. You know, it's a very traditional beer, traditional strong beer. It's been around as far as I remember. When I first started working at Sainsbury's back in 2010, it was there then. So if it's the same stuff my dad used to drink, then we're talking a long time ago. I mean, wow! If it is that stuff, I'll have to let me just Google it because it's some. Ooh, I don't want to lose that page. Just seen the release dates for the MCU Phase 5, and I'm a massive fan of that sort of thing. So, barley wine.
According to Wikipedia, barley wine or barleywine is a style of strong ale of between 6 to 11% alcohol by volume.
So it's not actually a wine then per se, it's a strong beer. Right. Why call it barley wine then? So yeah, this is probably the same stuff my dad used to drink, you know. Or a variant of this, I presume. Yeah, and he used to drink a lot of it as well. Although I like strong beers, I don't want to be drinking the same stuff day in, day out, you know. Hence why I do beer reviews, because obviously I get to try new beers basically every day. I mean, in my kitchen now, I've got 3 shelves by the back door full of beers, and then I've got the supply in the shed as well, all different beers, you know, and you know, if I was to count it, some money's worth, you know. But obviously, to do any hobby, you know, you're gonna have to use money, aren't you? Spend money to do it. Hence, you know, I mean, it's okay doing supermarket juice wines and that, but the proper stuff, the stuff made by the professionals, you know, that's the stuff you want to be reviewing, if we're all being honest. So, to say this is in the same strength category as Ode Roger, another Marstons beer, is obviously has more flavour to it. This to me is very much just a strong beer. Has it lasted with age? You know, it's not bad at all for what it is. I always looked at on this as the stuff the alcoholics drink, to be honest. When I was at Sainsbury's, you know, you looked and certain people that bought this, I was there. I mean, I could have had cans of this while I was there, and like special brew and that, but that stuff never ever interested me. For review purposes, I'd like to review Carlsberg Special Brew, because that's, you know, super strong lager, just to see what sort of strength and aromas are in there. But anyway, we're on this review. Still got very good carbonation and lacing. I've got the right itches. I suffer with hay fever in the summer months and prickly heat all year round. So I take hay fever tablets, a cytosine for prickly heat. So if you see me scratching quite a bit now and again, it's not because I've got fleas, or it's because I haven't took any cytosine for a couple of days, and all of a sudden I get the itches from hell, and I've got that at the moment. So just in case anybody's out there is thinking, God, he itches like a scruffy bleeder. I'm glad my neighbour's gone in. My kitchen's facing their back door, and they can see into my kitchen. And obviously I'm talking to a cabinet, and it don't look good. Looks like I'm being a weirdo. Although one of these days I'll have to tell them I'm doing YouTube reviews, you know. So yeah, to be fair, it's got a nice taste to it. I mean, yes, it's 7.4%. Yes, it's probably what a lot of alcoholics used to drink. They certainly used to nick it. At Sainsbury's, we used to get a lot of it nicked. They'd come in, nick a couple of cans, and then we'd have to reduce the cans, you know, in price then to sell them, you know, so obviously it's not a 4-pack anymore. And it used to happen a lot, both at the Beast and Sainsbury's where I used to work, and at Arnold. You know, oh. So obviously not like the craft beers of today, where there's obviously a lot of complex flavours and aromas. This is just a good, strong beer, but palatable. It's a bit like your traditional beers at 5%. Yeah, it's just a stronger version, you know. It's certainly a nice tasting beer, you know. I mean, you might be put off by the fact that it's barley wine, you know. Even when I was at Sainsbury's, it did have a stigma to it, you know. And a lot of people, you know, a lot of the beer drinkers who I was pals with won't touch it, you know. Like they won't touch basic cider, if that's even a thing now. I'm not sure if they got rid of basic cider. They used to sell enough. And Lamborghini, you know, there's certain brands that had a stigma about them, and oh my God, I'm itching. And you know, certain type of people, not always, you know, not always did they. Some people just liked the brand, but I mean, my mum used to drink Lamborghini, and purely for the, you know, she wasn't in a good place, you know, mentally, and obviously I inherited some of that. If you can inherit anxiety, stress, depression, and that sort of thing, although it does show up in all my children as well, worryingly, you know, the same traits. So you know, some people, you are what you are, really, you know. And if you can battle that and keep it out of the way, then good on you, you know. Keep thinking positive in life. So that was actually not bad. Years ago I might have thought differently. I might have thought, oh, you know, but wow, you certainly feel it anyway. Best not going. I'm supposed to be going up the ladder into the loft in a bit to start looking for Christmas decorations, but I might leave that to them. So to break it down, coppery colour. I did say amber at the start, but it's more copper than amber. Whitehead, good carbonation and lacing. Malt on the nose, malt in the taste. Bit of hops there, but mainly malt. All about the strength. It's a real belly warmer. Worth trying? Hell yes. You know. What have you heard about the stigma about it? I mean, I worked in the trade, obviously, so, you know, I know some people's reactions to it. And the staff, even the staff had the reactions to it. Certain people came and drank it. But as a beer that I've never ever tasted, and it's only 7.4%, there's a lot of stronger beers out there nowadays. At its time, it was probably the strongest beer on the market, you know. Recently, the stronger beers are more of a recent thing than, you know. And I mean, in its day, this would have been the strongest beer. I'm sure of it, you know. Well, probably apart from Old Roger. Out of 5, then. Well, what can I say? I loved it. Yeah. It wasn't bad at all, really, for what it is. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. I was expecting alcohol, but not much at all. And yeah, I liked it, yeah. Definitely interesting beer. Out of 5, then. 4.3 out of 5. Whilst it's not going to match up to the likes of, you know, your King Goblins of this world, and even Hobgoblins, you know, in flavour and aroma. Taste-wise, it tastes good. Delivers that strength that you want. And yeah, it's just a nice enough beer. Wow. Colour me stunned. No wonder my dad liked it. Hey, pity he was never around for us, but hey-oh, you know, some dads are like that, you know, sadly. Maybe that's why I've got, you know, when I look at Father's Day, it's like, yeah, I never had one. But I'm a good father to my kids, and that's all that matters. Right, thanks for watching. See you soon.